Hey yo everyone, I am Ignium and this is the next episode in the Microtopia playthrough, so let's get to it. Okay, I think we should optimize this scenario here, although the way that I want to do it is not exactly ideal and it could be done better. Let me see if I recall. I can place dispenser on this space. The problem is that he occupies here, so we would have to do a build downwards. We would have to use like this area here. Unless... No, doing the same way that we did in here should fix most of the issues. Right? Right? Let me think. And we can just tell them to go back if they're carrying any. Although I will need to pause because I will need to delete basically all of this. And I will have to get these guys out of the way, although they're gonna fuck up the placement of those things in there, but oh well. Okay, hauling. One. Countergate with 1, dude. Can we place a countergate with a 0, dude? Nope. Doesn't make any sense, but I have to check. Countergate, timer gates. Okay. Carry gates? Let me see. If we use a carry gate, it would have to be in case we are not carrying anything. But the problem with that is if we are not carrying anything... Huh. The problem with that is if we are carrying indeed something, it's gonna fuck up things. We could have two. One that is carrying anything and the other one that is not carrying anything. So if we're carrying anything, we just like go back into this thing. And if we're not carrying anything, we need to go back as well because we need to go as fast as possible inside of here. Which is why using the triangle formation in here is better. If we can. But we can't because we don't have space. I would have to go downwards. And we already placed things down here. Thank you, fuck you, foo. Think. Because it's clearly unoptimized. We could just have an if not carrying any, because it allows us to go farther, faster. And if we're carrying something, just... Oh, damn. Let me get not carrying anything forwards. No, enter if not carrying material. This one goes forwards. It's gonna be convoluted, but it could work. And an enter if carrying something. No, it's backwards the enter if carrying something, and forwards the enter if carrying. So we just connect everything. It's gonna look like a fucking mess. What? Oh, I forgot that I need to connect these as well. It's mostly because when we connect one point to the other, it just removes the placement of the tongue. Over here we need it to be hauling. And then over here we get a no trail. I guess. We're gonna have an overpower of... it creates a... No, let me think. Enter only if carrying iron plates. Right? Yeah, in the same way with the other one. So if we're carrying like... No, iron plates. So if you're carrying like a metal thing, you keep going because you need to place it somewhere. Yep, so if they don't have any, they just go back to get another one. And if they do have a metal plate, they just like enter in here and just go to storage. Although, I was going to say that we will have like situations in which this is happening, but it is only happening because we have a bigger amount of dudes in here. Which is not ideal. Because when we... Oh, that could introduce issues, I mean. Like this dude. Wait a second. How did you pass through this? Is it because of the timer gates? Are we having problems now here? No, that is a cast gate, okay. We need to remove these time gates from there. And we can place them in other locations. We can place them like this. After the thing. Instead of having them on the... connected to... No. Connected directly to the tongue. Because if they are connected, I think they're gonna keep passing through. Which is a flaw. And a big one at that. Like this dude, go back, you fuck. That one is connected. This one is not fully connected. There we go. So this just closes if they are out of the tongue. We are getting a good deal of things. And we've yet to get the fabric and stockpiles because we paused most of the time. But I think right now it should not be an issue. The only issue we had was the thing with the timer gates that we didn't think about much. This guy's just doing nothing here. I don't think it's useful for them. Yeah, we're gonna have just the enough for each thing. On this one though, we only have one extra. Because they need to place like way too many in there to be useful. And on this one we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can have 6 in here. One for each, so it should be fine. Although we are starting to fill up things. If we do a screw thingy, or if we increase in here, we should solve part of the issue. Right? I mean, eventually we're gonna have the large stockpiles and that will literally solve the issue. Okay, we can possibly start placing the floor tiles in here. Though we need to finish this one, and then we can start looking to getting the... Oh no, we're gonna need screws. I remember now. Oh yeah, not only there's a possibility that these flowers... I mean, it's not a possibility, it's a guarantee in a way. That these flowers will respawn somewhere else. It is likely that as you play, it increases in amount. And I'm looking at the left and I noticed that... Need an assembler. And I noticed that we don't have enough... We don't have enough energy here. Are we getting everything here? There's no way. I think it's mostly because it's non-optimized. I could try and optimize it, but it takes a good deal of time. Because there's way too many paths in here. And it's like a mess, left and right. And it's hard for you to know which one of these are going to like pull back and just deliver. And we can't... The only way for us to optimize correctly that one is when we get the slinger. But for the slinger, the stockpile gate is going to be useful because it will allow us to close locations. We need to get through to the facility, the resin, the casing, and the slinger. God damn it. If I recall, the slinger is very easy to produce. We're gonna use the stockpile gates in here because it will solve an issue. Let's cut this out. Stockpile gate. It is connected to here, if I recall. That's how we do it. Was that how we did? No, that wasn't exactly how I did, but it should work like this. So these guys are gonna get in here and just encase this stockpile here has less than... No. How is the amount? Full is 160. Let's put less than 100. If it has less than 100, the ants are going to start entering here. But that is not enough. We are going to have a counter gate that connects to it. And I think that should be enough, but we have to get an old trail and lead them back here, if I recall. Can we lead them back here? Can we do like this? So that we only have a point. So we get 6 ants in here. So that will allow us to, in case the production here lowers, it opens up for ants to start getting here. And things like you see, the production is fine. There's no need for ants to enter here. And it closes. It allows us to divert some of the ants to other areas of the factory that might have some more important things to be done. We need 100 to get this later. It's an easy change. That helps considerably. Can we directly change enter if less than 100, just in case, so that we don't fuck up things? Can we just directly change this for this? Looks weird as balls. Is it correct? Just in case, I'm gonna delete this one. It doesn't look properly placed in there. Yeah, it looks odd as fuck. Is that how I did it there? Yep, it looks odd as shit. Let's maybe extend just there, and then from there we get the counter gates connected here, and then we do the thingy. It looks a little bit easier on the eyes, I guess. Although we could, I think, connect this directly there, innit? Yeah, that looks better. So that we just connect here, there. Let me just improve this one here. Connect there directly, and then we grab this. Come on, babe. Come on. There we go. So, since production is over here, it's only going to go down, and it's only going to allow entrance if it's slow. So that allows us to have most of the workers working properly without any issues. Let me just get this point and move further so that I can get these stockpile gates, and that's how we are going to basically build every single one of them from now on. It's gonna fuck up this. It fucked up for these guys for some reason. I still don't understand why this happens, but oh well. Now I get a counter gate of how much? The amount of tongues in here. Let's set to 2. Over here, it's the amount of dudes in here. Let's set to 4. It's 1 extra because it's metal production. It requires more dudes. And this needs to be assigned to this one. And this needs to be assigned to this one as well. So this, we require 2 guys in here. This, we require 4. And for some reason, they're clogging up things. The dumbasses. I think I know why. Yeah, because one is trying to enter and the other is trying to exit. Looping back is not a good idea. Oh, shame. And I hate the fact that we are gonna have to do it like that. Alright guys, stop. We don't need this. Let me be careful with how we do this here. Why is it stuck? Because of this, there's no loop back. Dumbass. We just do it there and here. Thing is, as this is not big, they're gonna keep like doing this stupid dance in there. But it is not that much loss of time. It's not that bad. Oh, we're out of metal again. It's likely that we'll need to start doing the... Though we have some in there. But if we need scrap iron, we won't have any. I wish there was a way to click on these guys automatically. It would definitely help. But we have like optimized the iron production, metal plates and fabric. Now we need to get an assembler going for the... Let me just look if we have all that's needed. We do. We only need to get the assembler, we get the assembler drone, and we pass to its workers and fabric. Possibly we're gonna start like fixing up this shit in here. And complete. But to where? Next thing we need to do is hook the assembler up to the dispenser that leads to a stockpile with fabric. That is pretty fucking easy, isn't it? There we go. And we need to create drones now. And as we create drones, we're going to focus and first getting the recycler going. We do have enough. How many things do we need for the recycler? Iron plates, concrete, which we still need to gather. These are all iron scraps. The rubble is here. Both of these. We are gonna have to get like iron miners, iron diggers, or small diggers. I don't recall. Oh, you guys are not needed here anymore. Get that one. No, not you. Get that one just so that we clear up all of them. You got that, go back. That's all set and done. Let's get the main trail going back. Now that we don't need them there. Oh, bollocks. This is fine because there's no passing through. This can be deleted, and if I recall, if I delete this one, it's gonna go over there, isn't it? Yep. So we don't exactly need to replace them, they just get deleted and go to their correct places. So yeah, we now need to... Jesus. There's a binding up in here. It's gonna fuck up the... let me see. Let me just fix this quickly. Is it going to solve the issue? Not really. Because it's way too short, maybe? No, because they always stop in here wanting to go there first. I think the buffer needs to be opposite. I'll see what I can do. I just need to get the drones going now. And we can... No, not the drones. We'll need to get the... small digger ants first, so that we can... Really? We need that thing for the mine trail? What the fuck? Pop this one. Oh, it's gonna take some time because it's gonna have to fill this one first. Oh well, just need the diggers to get the concrete first. Although we're gonna lose all of them because we can't recycle them. Although I wonder if I can use the small worker ants to come here and become the small diggers to become like workers. I don't think so, but it could be that it can be done. I will test. And as we get rubble and concrete, we're gonna as you get the concrete, the only thing missing will be the wire. So we're gonna get the drones on the other islands to get the copper in there. And we're gonna get the copper, basically just land, get the copper, go back. And we're gonna smelt all the copper in here into copper, like proper copper, like scrap copper to copper and copper to wire. And we can get recycling going. And as soon as we get recycling going, most of our warriors are gone. Let's just mine. There we go. Now we have a mining trail, and things should be fixed. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time.